Hey there everyone, how's it going? It's Mr. Moray coming to you with a quick tutorial on how to use the exponential equation practice tool. My goal is to have this practice tool easily available to you at expo.willnot.fail. This activity was built around the same engine and the same kind of principles as some of my other tools, such as the factor tool, the solve tool, etc. Okay, so the goal here is you're going to be given an exponential equation, an equation in which the variable is in the exponent. Okay, there are varying difficulties. As of the time I'm making this video, I have easy and medium problems, and the goal is eventually to add hard problems. Okay, and then your goal is you want to solve for J or whatever the letter is, and you obviously want to be able to get it correct within 3 guesses. As you get the problems correct, you're going to earn points, right? The harder the difficulty and the less the guesses, the more points you earn. So here's an example. I know that 3 to the J is equal to 27, and I'm being asked to solve for J. So I would rewrite the right-hand side and see that 3 to the J is equal to 3 cubed because 27 is 3 cubed. So that means J has got to be equal to 3. So I put in a 3 down here, and you can see immediately that the 3 is going to show up, and then I'll check my answer, and we can see that it's correct. Notice I get 4 points because I got it correct on the first guess, and it's an easy problem. Okay, you can see the medium problems are a little bit more difficult. So here, I need to first get the 2 to the 2 cubed minus 1 alone. So I divide both sides by 2, and it's equal to 4. Now, I know that 4 is 2 squared, so 2 to the 2 cubed minus 1 equals 2 squared. So 2 cubed minus 1 equals 2. So 2q equals 3. So I believe what I want is 3 over 2. So I'm going to type 3 over 2. Let me just check my work. When I do that, I get, yep. Okay, let's check my answer. And it looks like I'm correct. You can see this time I picked up 6 points because I did a medium problem. All right, so the next feature of this website is that it will give you a little bit of feedback, right? So as you just saw, when you get a question correct, it will tell you that your question's correct. But what about when you get a question incorrect? So suppose I need to solve 2 to the q is equal to 16. And I say, I think it's equal to 8. Well, I get the answer, nope, try again, not quite. All right, it's not equal to 8. How about 4? Oh, I got it correct, right? So sometimes, right, you can just get it wrong once and then get it correct the next time. And you don't get the full number of points, but it's not a big deal. Let's say I was trying a more difficult problem and I was working through it. Maybe, I don't know, I get 10. That's not quite right. I don't know, maybe it's 0. Nope. I found out that I don't have this one right. And then I work through it. I do a little bit more work. I think I've got it. And I try 7. Well, after 3 guesses, if it's incorrect at that point, what it will do is it will tell you what the correct answer is. And at that point, you're unable to guess any further. Okay, the reason is because I do want to encourage you to, work through problems and to have multiple chances to get the answer correct. However, at some point, I do think that, we need to step back. We need to take a look at the correct answer and see how that could have arisen and then go from there. For example, where does this come from? Well, first, I would have to subtract 2 from both sides. And I get it's equal to 2. Then I would have to divide by 2, and I would get 3 to the x minus 2 equals 1. And 3 to the 0 is equal to 1. So therefore, x minus 2 equals 0, so x equals 2. You can also see that if you plug in 2 on the left and simplify, you end up with 4. Okay, the last feature I want to talk to you about with regard to this website is the reporting feature. So you can see here that I've now reached 53 points after working through a number of problems of, easy and medium difficulty, and I have reached this milestone, and I now have gotten to the point where I'm ready to turn this in. Now, the reason this is popping up, because in the background, I said that once you get to 50 points, it's time to prove that you've got it good and you're ready to have it turned in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and enter my name, and I'll enter my email. So you would enter your email here, and maybe I'll do and then when I'm ready, I will hit send report. All right, what's going to happen is in the background, it's going to put together a report of the work that you did, and it's going to send it to your email and my email. Alrighty, folks, so the last thing I'm going to show you here is I'm just going to show you an example of what the report looks like. So this is a report that was sent to me and would be sent to you. So right, you can see it says complete a work summary for your name. It's got this unique QR code, which when I scan it will verify that this is like a unique report, right? And it's unique to every single time you generate the report. It says the total number of points you got, so I can see you got at least 50. And then it breaks down and it shows me the difficulties you tried, the problems you tried, the number of guesses it took for you to get it. Okay, and then the running total of points that you had up to that point. So here you had gotten 4 points for that, and you got an additional 4. Okay, it also keeps track of the time that you're doing it, so I can get a sense of how you're tackling and breaking stuff down there as well. Okay, so I hope you're able to find that helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at any time. Best of luck. Don't forget to love math, and have a wonderful day.